Dear students, welcome to digital learning platform of Department of Collegiate Education. In the last session, we have discussed about the concept of compound interest. So, in this session, we shall discuss few more applications of compound interest. So, the formula for computing the compound interest is A equals P into bracket 1 plus R divided by 100 raised to N, where P is the principal, N is the period in years, and R is the rate of interest per annum, and A is amount. Ci equals A minus P, where A is the amount, P is the principal, and Ci is the compound interest. So, in the formula of computing compound interest, A equals to P into bracket 1 plus R divided by 100 raised to N. There are four quantities P, N, R, and A. So, out of the four quantities P, N, R, and A, if any three are known, the fourth can be easily ascertained. Similarly, out of the three quantities A, P, and Ci, if any two are known, the third can be easily ascertained. Now, let us take an example. The question is, find the compound interest on rupees 2750 at 4.5% per annum in 5 years. So, here P is the principal 2750, R is rate of interest 4.5, and N is 5 years. We have to compute compound interest. For computing compound interest, we first need to compute amount. From that amount, we can deduct principal amount, and the difference is compound interest. So, A equals P into bracket 1 plus R divided by 100 raised to N. A equals P 2750 into bracket 1 plus R divided by 100, R is 4.5 raised to N, N is 5. So, A equals 2750 into bracket 1 plus 4.5 divided by 100 is 0.045 raised to 5. So, A equals 2750 into bracket 1 plus 0.045 1.045 raised to 5. Now, when you apply laws of logarithm, it becomes log A equals log of 2750 plus 5 into log of 1.045. So, log A equals 3.4393, which is the log for 2750. This plus 5 into log of 1.045, which is 0.0191. So, log A equals 3.4393 plus 5 into 0.0191, which is 0.0955. So, log A equals 3.5348. Now, A equals antilog of 3.5348. So, A equals 3426. Here, antilog value for 0.5348 is 3426. Since the characteristic is positive and it is 3, so number of integral digits will be 3 numerical value characteristic plus 1, 4. So, 4 integral digits will be there in the result. So, the final result is 3426. Now, compound interest equals A minus P. So, A is 3426 minus principal 2750. Compound interest is rupees 676. Now, we can take one more example and how to find P, N, and R. And out of 4 quantities, 3 are given and 1 is not given. How to find out the missing quantity? So, the question is, At what percent of compound interest per annum will a sum of rupees 6,250 amount to rupees 8,123 in 2 years? So in this case, they have given the sum of rupees 6,250, which is the principal amount, and amount is rupees 8,123, and period n is 2 years. We have to find out R, which is rate of compound interest. So here P is 6,250, n is 2 years, amount is 8,123, R is the question mark. So compound interest equals A minus P, 8,123 minus 6,250, 1,873. So now putting values in the formula, A equals P into bracket 1 plus R divided by 100 raised to n. So amount is 8,123, P is 6,250 into bracket 1 plus R divided by 100 raised to 2. R we have to find out. So 6,250 from right hand side to left hand side. So there is it is to be on the right hand side, it is to be multiplied with the 1 plus R divided by 100 raised to 2. Since we are taking it from right hand side to left hand side, then it would turn into denominator. So the product sign is replaced by division sign when you bring it from right hand side to left hand side. So 8,123 divided by 6,250 equals 1 plus R divided by 100 raised to 2. So 8,123 divided by 6,250 is 1.2997. This equals 1 plus R divided by 100 raised to 2. Now we can apply laws of logarithm. So log of 1.2997 equals 2 into log of 1 plus R divided by 100. Here we have applied third law, which is the law of product. So law of product says m raised to n equals n into log of m. So here 1 plus R divided by 100 is the m, raised to 2 is the n. So 2 into log of 1 plus R divided by 100. Now log for 1.2997 is 0.1137. Now 2 from right hand side to left hand side, 2 becomes division 2 in the left hand side. So 0.1137 divided by 2 equals log of 1 plus R divided by 100. So 0.1137 divided by 2 is 0.05685. This equals log of 1 plus R divided by 100. So now reconverting log values into antilog values or the real numbers. Antilog of 0.0569 equals 1 plus R divided by 100. So antilog value for 0.0569 is 1140. Here the characteristic is positive and it is 0. So number of integral digits in the result will be characteristic value 0 plus 1 1. So 1.140 equals 1 plus R divided by 100. So 1.140 minus 1 from right hand side to left hand side, plus 1 becomes minus 1. So 1.140 minus 1 equals R divided by 100. So 1.140 minus 1 is 0.140 equals R divided by 100. So 0.140 into 100, divide 100 from right hand side to left hand side, it becomes into 100. Division 100 becomes into 100. So 0.140 into 100 equals R. So the rate of interest is the 14%. Like this, out of the four quantities P, N, R and A, if three are given, one is missing, we can find out the missing quantity. These are the references I have used for making this presentation. Thank you.